Hey everybody, so updates. I have been meaning to do an update video for a while and I just kind of keep on putting it off and I'm finally here. So big things have been happening, lots have been happening. Starting off, Jordan's family moved here back in June. So it has been officially, oh my God, we are at 3 months right now. That's insane to think. It's been a lot of fun having them here, but also it's been just obviously a lot of stress. Starting off a new life is not an easy thing. So it's just been a lot of stress and it's been kind of keeping me from doing, like coming on here and just making a happy little update when I'm just, but it's still, life is good. Life is good. And besides that, baby planning kind of stuff, I think the biggest thing I've been doing recently has been doing a lot of checkups to make sure that I'm healthy. Getting my heart checked. I've had heart palpitations since I was, a rower back in college. Getting my head checked. I have an appointment to get that finally done since I have, headaches not all the time. Getting my skin checked. Getting a lot of blood drawn. Every time I go to the doctor, they're just taking blood. I don't know. I'm not sure what at this point. But getting all these tests done so that when our child finally does show up, I will be able to be healthy and be able to be around for many years to be taking care of him. I said, and so this is kind of a funny thing. I just said him. Something that we found out, surrogacy is a weird thing. It's fascinating. And one of the things that we found out a while back was that when you have a child through surrogacy, you get to pick your embryo, which is a little bit like playing God. It creeps me out a lot. However, you get to pick, and that means you get to pick your gender. And I know, that gender is a hot topic, but we've talked about it a lot, and we've kind of come to the conclusion that if we could have a son, then I think we'd like to have a son. One of the goofier reasons is just because the fact that we're planning on using my last name, and there are very few Hinlickys left in the world, so it's an opportunity to hopefully, he'll grow up, he'll have lots of kids, and then we'll have millions of Hinlickys out there. So it's kind of one of those things, but yeah. So it's been kind of where we're at right now. And comedically, we also, we jokingly at one point said that we'd name him Raptor, which obviously is not going to be our child's name, but we've kind of taken to every day just referring to him, and there's been a lot of just that. That daydreaming and excitement about the idea of having a kid finally and walking around and just constantly saying, oh, well, when Raptor's here, we'll do that with Raptor. So we're just constantly, it's a placeholder right now, which is hilarious. And I love it. I kind of almost am worried or possibly excited about the idea of it being a nickname in the future, But other stuff that's going on, we were working with the Gaia Center at the Center for Living Well in Celebration, Florida. I had discussed that, in previous videos. And we absolutely loved the office. They were fantastic. However, the company that was behind the Gaia Center, they were not so fantastic, where there was a lot that we needed to get done. There's a lot of different tests and, just evaluations and everything that need to get done before we can even attempt to, even make embryos. And they would just kind of give us a list of different appointments and different things that needed to get done and say, all right, get these done and then get back to us. And it was a little stressful. But all of a sudden, about a month ago, the Gaia Center decided that they are no longer going to be doing fertility treatments, which is very upsetting. So they told us, all right, well, you need to go find yourself a new fertility clinic. Best of luck. So we are now in talks with Brown Fertility over in Winter Garden. And we've been working with, so we've had our first meeting with them. They seem wonderful. They seem very, on top of everything. From what I've been told, they help a lot with financial assistance, which is fantastic because, of course, no matter, the support that we've received from all of you has been absolutely amazing. But of course, no matter how much support I think that we are going to be able to get, it's going to be an expensive process. So having, them to support, help us with that journey is amazing. as well as they have told us that they have people who will help us with all of our different appointments, walking us through the process, which is fantastic, where they're going to actually say, all right, this is the next appointment you have. Let's do that now. When can you get that done? So that's fantastic. Another thing, we had been holding off on a lot of things. Our surrogate didn't have health insurance, so a lot of her tests that need to get done would have been being paid out of pocket. However, she was up for a new job, and she got that new job, which is so cool. And she's been doing that, I think it's almost been a month already, which is crazy. Time is flying as per usual. But she got a new job, and we're super proud of her. We're super excited for her. But with that job, that also means that now she gets to have insurance, which means that is a huge relief for us as well. But that is super, just so now that I feel like, we're starting these meetings with Brown, she has the insurance. I'm hoping now all of a sudden things are going to start moving real quick. Or fingers crossed. I know that the process is very slow, but at least we're going to start getting those tests done, those evaluations done. And I'm going to have updates for you. We even have an appointment tomorrow with a nurse from Brown Fertility to talk about more things. So I will be hopefully being better about doing some updates and telling you all about what's going on. The support that we've received from all of you has been absolutely fantastic. I hope that we continue to have your support. It seems like, whether that's financial or just emotional. I mean, I'm so overly grateful for the support system that I feel like we have. We have so many people here on our side fighting for us, and I love all of you so much. So thank you so much for your support, and I will be talking with all of you soon.